Do you have a game that just really pisses you off to the point that you can't even beat it? That game for me is called Starship Titanic. I cannot tell you how pissed off this game makes me. Never have I had a game that I hate more, but also love. You know, I would tell you what this game is about, but firstly, you guys need to be reminded of who you're watching. Give me one moment. I'm waiting for the music to pick up its pace. And now. Starship Titanic was released in the ancient year of 1998, specifically on April 2nd. I'm sorry, the music in the background is way too distracting for me to think. Let's change the tune. Yeah, this should work. This game was created by Douglas Adams, who might sound familiar as he's the person who wrote A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The game itself, interestingly enough, was one of his last major projects before he died in 2001. And I cannot tell you how insane and absurd this game is. The Starship Titanic follows the aptly named ship as it crash lands into somebody's home, which, by the way, this person loves their fancy home living. Oh my God. From inside the ship, out comes a weirdo. I mean, what's his nuts? Fentable, the doorbot. What a fun name. He is practically on his hands and knees fucking begging for us to help fix the ship. Where were those AI tech bros when AI crashed the Starship Titanic? Nobody knows. The main objective of the game is to locate the several pieces that are scattered around the ship of the ship's central intelligence named Titania, also known as the scariest thing I have ever seen in any video game ever. What the fuck? Now, because Fentable is such a lovable and amazing doorbot, he gave us third-class status, meaning that we can get nowhere on the ship. Thanks, Fentable. I fucking hate you. You're also given this new device called the Pet. Anybody got any guesses for what that stands for? No? Personal electronic thing. I'm not bullshitting you. If you couldn't tell already, this game is not meant to be taken seriously. This game wears absurd bullshittery on its wrist happily. Along with the pet, you get to meet the succubus, a really creepy thing that sucks your items and transports them around the ship. Oh. And it's also a pervert. Yay! Okay, enough about the perverted monkey thing that takes your items. Your personal electronic thing grants you access to speaking directly with the robots you come across. Craig, I love you.
If you really loved me, you'd stop asking all these questions.
And also allows you to call upon two of them, that being Fentable and Bellbot, who, for my Twitch viewers, I gotta ask, why were you thirsting over this dude? Oh my God. You'd also use your pet to find these really awful things called room chevrons, which are important so you can transfer your items to the correct room that you want them to go to. Don't ask me why they didn't just ask you to put in the name of the room. You know, I could never tell you. You're first instructed with going to your brand new room, of which you're then told that you just won a free upgrade to become a second-class cabin member. Easiest game in the world, right? Wrong. You're so wrong. Firstly, you need to go downstairs, collect your second-class shit, yada yada. After that, you'll end up coming across the parrot room. Oh my God, I want to burn it with fire. Firstly, with this annoying-ass parrot, you have to pick it up and keep it in your inventory. Eventually, it'll fly away and leave a feather for you. You also need the parrot's perch. And no, you can't grab it when it's in your inventory. No, you can't put it in the succubus and then grab it. No, you can't just let it fly around and grab the perch. The game requires you to do a specific activity known as the fucking mustard chicken objective, where obviously you have to go to the third-class restaurant and prepare the chicken, which will inevitably get mustard on it, of which you need to wipe off before serving to the parrot. Oh wait, you fucked up. You didn't use the succubus machine. The chicken got cold. The parrot doesn't want it. Yeah, after making the chicken, you have to send it down to the parrot room using the specific chevron to get it in the parrot room without it losing its temperature. And then you have to dangle it to the left of the cage, wait for the parrot to hop over. Then you have a very narrow window to grab the perch before it runs back. And if you don't save, you have to do that entire thing again. Now, that doesn't sound like such a tall task until you actually play the game and realize the layout of the ship makes no fucking fucking sense at all. Oh, also, there's like a stick next to you in the parrot room. You should probably grab that, maybe. You then have to take that feather, go downstairs to the bilge room, and use it on the mother succubus, which will make her sneeze out. Oh my god, there's a corpse in this game? Oh wow. This is like my raw actual reaction. I did not know it would do that. I never actually played through the full game before. Yikes. Also, if you're new here and you're enjoying, please subscribe. And also consider leaving a like and following my Twitch. Thank you. Meet Antar Bravostigan. I think that's how you pronounce that. The project manager of the Starship Titanic. Yeah, he's dead. He's definitely dead. Yeah. Just remember him, please. Thank you. Woohoo! On his corpse were items. He had with him a blue fuse and a piece of titania for some fucking reason. Your next task is where major bullshittery begins to rear its ugly head. So you make your way into your second class bedroom, right? Everything's all good. What the hell are you supposed to do from there? Well, obviously there's a complimentary bowl of pistachios by your bed. So very clearly, without any direction at all, you must take the parrot all the way to your bedroom and have it eat the pistachios, which gives you another piece of titania. You know what? That puzzle wasn't too bad. I can see the correlation between parrot and pistachios. Little obscure, but it's fine. Okay, let's take a little step back before I continue on the story and the puzzles. From what you've heard so far, the game sounds like a breeze. Sounds really easy. That's until you play it for yourself. Maybe I'm stupid, but I've read other people online say the same thing. When you first start playing, you have no idea what the fuck you're supposed to do. The most direction you ever get in this game, I'm pretty sure, is just to go to your room when you get assigned to third class. Figuring out how to solve this game without a guide is one fucking tall task. It involves you having to talk to every robot you come across. And not just that, you have to figure out what to type in that will please them and raise these little meters on the side of your pet telling you if they like you or not. Now, you know, that wouldn't be too bad if the game explained that. For better or for probably worse, this game never holds your hand at all, which I do respect a lot, but also makes it the most frustrating game I have ever played in my entire life. If you were to look at me in the face and go,
Fern, I beat it without a guide.
I would say, fuck you. Fuck you, you're lying. It's hard for everyone, I swear. Okay, back to the story and the puzzles. After the pistachio shit, what are you meant to do? No, seriously. What? You either A, have to find a room that can somehow control what the robots think of you, or B, have to find the hidden TV eye, where you have to turn on your TV to a specific channel, find a chevron pattern, type the pattern down in your chevron, and then go to the new room, and use the eye from that room to show that you're a more observant passenger and deserve first class. Okay, buddy. I am dogging on that a bit because it did confuse me a lot, but like that is kind of a really, really smart writing technique, even if annoyingly confusing. The eye is a part of Titania, so it's kind of like a power move against the robots. Like you need to be important to find the eye, but then you need the eye to become important. I don't know. I love this game. I also hate it, but I love this game. I find the writing really good. I like it a lot. Listen up, shithead.
Please treat your doorbot courteously at all times. Rude words can often offend.
After that, there's only a couple more pieces of titania missing, so like, let's go to the top of the ship. I mean, why not? Well, as you can see here, the top of the ship is host to some bullshit. Whoa, wait, what's this object that's taller than me and requires something with leverage to push? Wait a second, the stick. This, in turn, gives you access to a giant hammer. Next to that machine are a bunch of birds for some reason, a turbine, and a speed controller. Yeah, you can murder them. Yeah, everyone kills. Yeah, we're killing the bird. We're killing all the birds. Do we have anyone a part of a band in here? Is this what bands look like? I'm new here. Welcome to the bullshit factory. We produce bullshit. Welcome to the music room, the room that pisses me off. If you want to beat this authentically without a guide, you need to fuck with each of these buttons. There are so many buttons. Everything on this control tab is interactable. You need to keep fucking with them until the music is playing properly. You might be saying to me, it doesn't sound too bad. Maybe a little tedious. Is it tedious if I tell you that you have to wait the full 2 minutes listening to the song, and if at any point any of the lights go red, you fucked up and have to restart, try a different dial, try a different slider, and listen to the whole song again up until that point. See if it's green, and if it's still green, keep going, but then if it turns red again, figure out where you went wrong, fuck with the sliders, fuck with the dials, and try again. It is the biggest test of patience I have ever come across in any video game ever. This entire puzzle culminates in giving you a song that you can give to the first floor bartending bot that is very snobby. And oh, is that another corpse? That corpse laying lifelessly right there is known as what? Drute Scraliontis. What a fun name. This is the ship's accountant, and he was closely intertwined with Antar Brabostigan. I will never get over that name. These two fuckers are the cause for the ship's malfunction. They were the ones who sabotaged Titania and scattered the parts of that like whole central intelligence system all over the fucking ship, causing us to go on many tedious missions to grab them. Yeah, thanks fuckers. Glad you're dead. I cannot believe this. This entire thing, the reason they sabotaged the ship was for insurance fraud. They both had a bunch of financial crises going on, so they decided to join forces and backstab the ship's creator in order to try and get insurance money. They didn't expect this to work so well that it immediately caused damages to the ship. They thought they had time to get out. The best way to describe the malfunction they caused is an existence failure. The ship apparently shifted through space and dimensions instantly. That paired with all the robots going haywire, yeah, they died in mysterious ways. It's never really told to us, but we do know that Antar's body fell into the succubus machine. What an awful way to go. And in my headcanon, Drew just drank himself to death. After all these bullshit puzzles, you finally get all the pieces of titanium and put her back together, and you can finally land the ship back at home on Earth. And you watch as the ship slowly flies away and explode shit. Antar and Drute are some conniving motherfuckers. From the very start of the game, you can find this bomb that you accidentally arm if you fuck up any of the buttons. Defusing this bomb requires a ginormous password that is really fucking hard to find, but it is the only way to get the good ending where the ship flies away and doesn't blow up. If you trigger the bomb at any point in the game, it starts a countdown from 1000. This countdown is terrifying at first until you realize the robot counting is a fucking idiot. You can just talk to this bomb, which by the way, this bomb is constantly insulting you and bragging about how explosive it is. You can just talk to it to make it forget its place and reset the timer, giving you plenty of time to look for the password, which is told to us by Titania. And I shit you not, the password, as almost a final fuck you to the player, was right in front of your face the entire time. An arrogant bomb that won't stop talking about how great it is. The password to disarm it is nobody likes a smartass. I fucking love the writing in this game so goddamn much. And yeah, that's like the entire game. Obviously, if you want a more in-depth look at it, this is the wrong place. I'm just fucking rambling about something I like. I grew up playing this game all the time and never understanding it, and then I tried it again recently on live stream and still didn't understand it. It took so many fucking walkthroughs to get it. If you have time, I insist that you go look online at some of these puzzles. There are a shit ton in the game that I didn't mention that are equally as absurd, if not worse. I was just naming ones off the top of my head that were annoying as shit. I've never felt so conflicted about a game. I respect this game a lot. I fucking love it. I find the writing great. I find the humor good, but I find the gameplay abysmal. I find the puzzles impossible. I find everything so tedious and annoying about it. Maybe the only way I can put it, and I'm sure this goes for a lot of other games for other people, I love the game so goddamn much. It is really near and dear to my heart. I hate playing it. I can never play it again. I fucking hate it. But I love the game!